I want to show you something. It's not this incredible piece of machinery right here. She's a beauty, ain't she? This is my dad's toolbox from many moons ago. The Uncola, give unto others. Okay, what I want to show you was this box. This is the back of the box. This is from Brandon in New Hampshire. I'm gonna let my bride show you this awesomeness in the box. What are you doing?
I'm gonna unbox.
She's gonna do some official unboxing.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, check this out. Is that ridiculously cool or what? I know you're wondering, yeah, big whoop, what is that? Let's get a little closer. You know what that is? Those are pull tabs. And some kind of stuff. Check it out. It's got the little teeth. This is all handmade. You can see because the teeth, that didn't come from no little Chinese factory. What you talking about? Isn't that awesome? And then there was another thing in here. You want to show the thing? Look at this. I'm assuming this is going to be a paperweight. I know my paper can't wait. So this is going to be cool. I can't wait to tell my paper about it. Man, that is ridiculously cool. So here's what we did not do. I've had this for a while, but we have not had internet for several moons now. Let me get out of the way. That's us. It's kind of bright. This is what's cool about it.
He must be a forger.
It's a forgery?
Isn't that what they call people who make metal
You're
blades?
stereotyping. This is a wax seal.
It's a forging.
So we have not opened it
So,
yet.
Can we do it?
Yes, do it. Okay, maybe it's a rubber seal. Maybe it's a dolphin seal. Maybe it's a porpoise. See, I'm stuck on the seal. So here's the letter. Uh-oh. It's in that funny cursive stuff.
Oh my goodness. He's got pretty handwriting.
How you know it's a guy?
I can just tell.
Maybe he got it.
Yes, it's a guy.
Yeah, it is some nice
After
handwriting.
watching your videos,
Yeah,
I
that's a guy.
decided to make something for you. The handle was inspired by you and was a total experiment. Untested, so it may break. It may not, who knows. I also threw in there a little Jurassic Park piece, if you will.
I also threw in a little Jurassic Park piece, if you will. I just rubbed my finger across that. That joker is sharp as a knife. Or
I
a
hope
knife.
you like these. You can video these and have permission.
Right, I am videoing.
Oh yeah, I videoed the making of this and would like to post it on YouTube called Forged for Exploring Alabama. Sure. Thank you for the cool videos. From the guy who typed the Pink Floyd lyrics from the video description question.
I remember. Brandon. That's awesome. He's just another brick in the wall. So this must be the geriatric part thing. The box is stuck on my arm. See, I thought that was a way
Oh, I get it.
I don't get it.
The Jurassic Park, it's like it's in the amber, in Jurassic Park, they had the mosquito that was inside the amber from, many moons ago.
I thought that was from Ice Age with the cartoon elephant.
It could have been on that too.
That was a funny movie.
But it was in the amber, and that's how they made the dinosaurs. So that looks like the amber. That's what he's talking about.
So this is early.
It's prehistoric. I get it.
I like it, man. This is thinking cool.
I should be able to get the movie stuff.
I got a little sunshine in my eyeballs. Can you see me? Okay.
I like his
I know. I like the stationarian too, huh?
Mhm.
Makes you want to like white everything out on there and use it and send it to somebody else. We won't do that though. Come here, Fifi. Okay. I'm headed down the creek. You're not going? No. I'm going. Seeing if you love you.
maybe.
All you guys too. Okay, did a lot of work today cleaning the fence line. Actually, the bearded one did. He has a better tractor. Ooh, they want a fribbity ribbit. That is a dead fish. My guess is, what kind of fish is that? Oh, it's a sucker fish. This water's not polluted. I would imagine he got in the way of the tractor. I don't know. Then again, I could be mistaken because there is another one that is dead. And there's one that is not doing well. What they need is good flowing water, so I'm going to move him over here and let him run. Is that a sucker fish? Come here, little fella. I hope I didn't mess up your habitat. There you go. Now run. There's some good flowing water. Go. Don't just sit there like a bump on a... Oh, come on. Okay, you need water in your gills. Let's go over here. See how you do in fast water. Come on, get some air. Where'd you go? Okay, we'll assume that all turned out well. Put my water right here. It did get ridiculously hot today. So what I want to do, remember the little ditch I made right there? Well, we got it readjusted better, so it's not washing out the whole bank and eventually coming down and washing out the bridge, because it had totally changed directions. So we got it back straightened out, so it flows the way it's supposed to flow. So what I wanted to come back down here and do is look for arrowed heads. But I do not see anything right off the bat. I did look earlier, but I need to come down here and metal detect. I know I've said that several times, but I have not done that yet. A lot of this stuff that looks like arrowed heads, like I told you before, is that kind of slate stuff. But it makes for good skippers. I'm a professional skippy-air. So, see, that's got a little edginess to it. Maybe not. That's got a little edginess to it. Maybe not. So it's the fine art of picking up rocks. That's got a little skipper look to it. Ooh. What was that, like 100 skips? But this is the way I found the white ones. Wow, look at all the fish now. They all kind of pull. That's nice. They like it all fixed up a little better. So what I want to do, what I've already said, wow, the sun is shining on the plains somewhere in Maine right now. There's going to be an arrowhead in here in a minute. Tell me that wasn't the coolest digging spatula you ever seen in your life. The one that was sent to me from England was also homemade. That joker could cut down a tree. The one that Brandon just sent me, I hope I got his name right because it's been like 30 seconds. The one that he sent me is sharp enough to cut a steak. See, there are arrowheads in this water, but I've waited till the sun is closer to California. Holy smoke, something just climbed up my arm. Oh, look right here. I was in San Diego in the Navy for a while. Actually, I was in the Navy a long time and in San Diego for a little while. Well, a few years. A couple of years. Maybe a year and a half. We went to some place called Horton Plaza. Of course, I was straight out of Compton, Alabama. And I knew nothing about California. I had been everywhere else in the world, but not California. So we went to Horton Plaza. Me and this guy did you could go in this place and record a video. Your own, you could pick out some songs and they would record you, and you could pay to have it on, I think, a video or just a cassette tape. Speaking of cassettes, I went and bought me some new boots today. And there was this guy in front of me with this gigantic notebook that he folded over and over and had all these checks in it and his little ledger on the left. And I didn't know what it was. I asked him, I said, "What is that thing?" And he gave that piece of paper to somebody, and they gave him stuff. All I have is a piece of plastic. I was telling you something and I forgot. Oh well. Oh yeah, so me and a buddy of mine, ooh, something just ran over there. Me and a buddy of mine, he wanted to do that. The awkward thing was it played on a screen for the thousands of people that was walking around the plaza at the time, and we did a song. We did Walk This Way by Aerosmith. That was horrible. I think I still got the tape somewhere. And we did, I meant to get this pile flatter. And we did To All the Girls I've Loved Before by, I think it was Willie Nelson and somebody else. I don't know, it was like 19... What year was that? I don't have a clue what year it was. It was in the 80s. Man, that looks like a rock. So we did it. In all the years I lived in Japan, I never did carrot okra at all. But I saw that Jelly Bean's going to Nashville on a girl trip. And I invited myself. But I won't show up and crash their party. I told my bride about it. I said, we gotta go and sing some carrot okra. Give me something that looks like an arrowhead. I know, sift it. Say sift it. It's actually hot. It only got up in the high 80s today. And believe it or don't believe it, it's supposed to get into the 60s at night this weekend. I'm really trying to learn how to hold this camera still. See, what I think we did, so when we moved this right here so the water wouldn't wash the bank out, because I'm going to put cows up here. I wonder if we trapped off the air water flow to those few little sucker fish, and since they're not getting a heavy flow, they doth perish. But before you get mad at me and say I have ruined an entire ecosystem, know this, that in this field up here, as we were cutting, I noticed something jumping right out there almost in the middle. It took a long time to bush hog this too, because my bush hog's about 4 foot wide. And it was a possum, and it was about a foot long, and I didn't cut the grass all the way down flat to the ground so the cows can have a little tasty taste. But the possum, I guess I almost ran over it, and it jumped out, and it couldn't go fast or far because it had to jump through grass. It was still really thick and about, ooh, look at that, and about 6 to 8 inches tall. So I took out a rag out of my toolbox on the tractor, and I got it by the tail, and I carried it to the bank over here. Oh look, there I am. And I let it crawl on the bank and all this high stuff. Set it free. So there. I could have cut it. I said with a bush hog. Actually, bush hog is a brand. Look at that. I promise you I didn't put that there. I know you don't believe me. I saw that and I thought it was a rock. And it is a sapoon. You don't believe me, do you? I promise. That's why I'm standing here speechless. See, listen. I gotta go tell my bride. She's not gonna believe it either. She's gonna say, nuh-uh. I'm gonna say, uh-huh. I promise I didn't put that there. If I was gonna plant the spoon, it'd be a nice, I don't own any real silverware. I was telling my bride about, my granddaddy was blind. 100% blind. Went blind sitting in school one day, and I might have told you this story, when he was 12 or 13. And he was born in the early 1900s, well, my grandmother was born in 1919, I believe she told me. She's passed. And, oh, there's a decent sized little bass. Come here, you want a bite? And my granddaddy was blind. He went blind sitting in school, and the teacher told him, well, just get up and walk home. So he felt his way down the alley. But anyway, I know where his house was, where he lived as a kid. And I wanted to go metal detect there. And this may sound terrible, because if he was blind, he might have dropped something and not found it. But the interesting thing to me is his place. It was his place. And I talked to the people who live there now, and they actually... I have not found any yet, but I thought I would come right here and look. See, you think it is, but it's just a trick. See, I need this out of my face, though, so I can see. There are always spiders everywhere. Now, a little bit better visual. I was looking for arrowheads as my buddy was working his nice tractor, and every time I pick up something that looked like an arrowhead, I would miss it and it would roll away. But that's the kind of rock they'll be. Little black mixed in with white, or all the things that are nice. It's more slate. I got an invite from a fellow on YouTube named Alabama Headhunter. I believe it's his channel. You can check him out if you have any interest. He didn't tell me to say anything about his channel. Not that I'm anybody that could give a boost to anybody else, but... And I never pursued it, I guess, because I don't want to, get in anybody's business, or, make them think that I'm going to go sneak back there sometimes, because that's no fun. It's fun meeting people. This water's actually warm. I'm gonna find that arrowhead in a minute. My thumb, my opposing thumb, is in opposition to my strength right now. And I can't break that. So maybe in a minute. Here comes a car. Maybe I should get vertical. Let's get vertical. Vertical. Oh, there's a spider web. So, I don't see anything. I'm shaking a limb. There's a little flavor. No. There's so many cotton fields around, and I missed it. The problem is, the cotton fields around here are perfectly flat. I mean, there may be a gentle roll every 10 acres. And the last thing they want you to do is go out there with a metal detector and dig a hole. Because everything's planted at a precise depth. And and they do not want you hindering the progress. So I don't even ask. But one day, I'm going to turn the fields out at some property I have on another little creek. I think I've shown it to you. I don't know, maybe I haven't. Just to look for arrowheads. Because when I was a miniature person, that's what we did. When Daddy turned the fields, we would go look for the shinies. After it would rain, there'd be like just an arrowhead sitting on top. After you make your rows. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you've ever done that kind of stuff. It's getting hot again. See, I need to, every time I pick up a white one, throw it out so I don't come right back to it again. I may be getting done. This video may be getting too long. Then again, it may be too late. Baby, now it's too late. So, there have been lots of American Indian or Native American artifacts, depending on what you want to say, found in this creek. Let's go up a little bit. A lot of fish. Okay, I can't find any. Thanks for watching my videos. I am going to metal detect out here on this particular piece of property. Ooh, hold on. On this particular piece of property, because there are two massive oaks on a hillside. You know what that means? It means someone had a home site up there. It's just hard to say goodbye when I feel like I'm in the zone and there's going to be an arrowhead in my hand in a minute. Okay, but maybe not. Thanks for watching my videos. It's good to be back. But before I go away, you must partake. Oh man, I missed it. Did you see that little Midland water snake? Golly. I had to sit here and wait for my camera to turn on and I missed it. Okay, gonna move all this. Where are you, little fella? I hope you were a Midland water snake. Where are you, little fella? Where are you, little fella? I know you're in here. You little sneaky booger. Oh, did you see it for a second? I gotta go wash the hand that feeds me. This is ridiculous. Okay, now I'm gone. Man, I thought I was gonna get to show you that snake. He'll pop his little head out again in a minute. Okay, again, thank you for watching my videos. Oh, I want to show you this dragonfly. Okay, maybe not. Now I'm done. Sorry. I just walking back to the camp and you know how it is. Thanks for watching. They knew him because he was kind of well known in the town. But there's also a school in Alabama, Talladega School for the Deaf and Blind, where he went to school. And believe it or not, they have a track team. Because we took my kids, one of my daughters and one of my sons, did a track meet there. It was like a statewide different schools met up. That was one of the places that year. I'd never been there before. And I thought, what? This is going to really sound bad. So you're going to be offended or you're going to say, man, that's a great idea. But it'll be awesome to metal detect at a blind school. I don't tell you what you'd find. But the cool thing is, no matter what you found, you could give it all to the school and let them see who lost what. Because my granddaddy could pick up that rock right there if it was his, and he could tell you if that was his rock or if this was his rock. And I'm not exaggerating. he could feel that rock and tell you if that was his special rock. He'd say, no, that's not my rock. Not that he played with rocks. Anyway, I just got to missing him earlier today, so I started talking to my bride about him. I miss him. I wish I'd spent more time talking to him than being a stupid kid. So let's go down here and see if there are any catfish. My little man, actually, all the kids are at friends' houses today. Oh, it's blinding bright out here. This is the dirty water that washes out, and I'm going to find some new spots in this creek to explore. Yes, there are catfish. I just saw them run up through there. So good, their habitat is still the same. Anyway, I'm going to look around for arrowheads, and if I pick up one, I'll show it to you. Just so you don't have to hear me ramble. Wow, look how clear it got though. This was all silty when we were working. Looks a lot better now. That's my bottle of water. Goes in my mouth.